The plate number of a stamp can make a big difference to its value. For example, if this penny black was from plate 11, it would be worth over £1,000. Or if this penny red was from plate 77, it would be worth over £500,000. Some stamps have the plate number written on the stamp, meaning they're very easy to plate. However, for imperforate line engraved stamps, plating is a little bit more tricky. And instead, you tell the plate number using the positions of the corner letters. The corner letters are on slightly different positions for each plate, because they had to be stamped in by hand. The easiest stamps to plate using this method are the 1840 and 1841 twopenny blues, as there are only 2 plate numbers for each issue. 1840 twopenny blues can be either plate 1 or plate 2. If we look at this example, letter GB, we can see that the G is centred very slightly to the left, and the B is right and high. If we compare this to examples with known plate numbers with the same lettering, we can see that this stamp is from plate 1. An 1841 twopenny blue, with white lines below the word postage and above the words 2p, can be either plate 3 or plate 4. As you can see on this example, the P is centred low and to the right, and the G is centred low. Again, if we compare this to examples with known plate numbers, we can see that this stamp is from plate 4. It's worth remembering that if one of these stamps is postmarked with a Maltese cross, it must be plate 3, as plate 4 was not issued until the Maltese cross stopped being used. Penny blacks can be harder to plate, as there are 12 plates instead of 2. However, the same method can still be used. If we look at this penny black, you can see that the O is perfectly centred, but the J is slightly to the left, meaning this stamp must be from plate 2. 1841 penny reds are the hardest stamps to plate, as there are over 170 different plates. Luckily, many examples have small flaws, which may also help with plating. If we look at this example, we can see the K is centred to the right, and the B is centred high and to the right. And there is also a small mark on the bottom left-hand side of the K square. While many plates of the penny red might have letters in the same positions, only one has a mark in the bottom left-hand corner, and that's plate 59.